Hi everybody, and welcome to Traveling with Russell, and welcome to a new video. Now, the reason I'm smiling is I found the place I'm looking for. I'm really out in the Moscow region today. I've traveled about 2 hours on public transport to get here, and the place I want to go to is right behind me. Now, this building doesn't look like a shopping center, but it's got one shop in there, literally one shop. It's called Lighthouse, so let's go check it out. Now, just before we go in, I just thought I'd point out this building here. This is literally a brand new building. I would imagine it's been open in the last 6 months or so, I think, if that. And the place we want to go to is right in front of us, right here. It's this little unassuming little sign right here. And this is where we're going to go into in a few minutes. Now, we really are at the end of the road here and the end of the line, so to speak. This is the last bus stop on the line that I took. And you can see how far down the way we are here. All of the learner drivers come and practice their reversing because there's no traffic here. But there's actually a hotel here, the Plaza Hotel. 4-star hotel. I don't know. Well, I guess you're coming for nature? I don't know, but there's not a whole lot going on. There's actually an ice rink being constructed. You can just see behind that truck right there. But does this look like a big supermarket to you? I mean, I would think not, and I wouldn't even know it was here. But I knew it was here before I came, so let's go in and check out Lighthouse. Now, although it's a bit of a gloomy day, there is quite a lot of housing around here, so they've kind of built these places right at the end of the road. And actually, this is the actual turnaround point for the buses as well. So this is the actual, like, bus depot, I guess you would call it. But oh look, there's another couple of cars coming to do some reversing. But yeah, there's a lot of people that live in this area. But would you possibly know about this place? Have a look at how unassuming it is. You're going to be shocked when you go inside. Now, if there is anybody from Moscow watching the video and they want to check out where this is, there'll be a link, kind of a map link to the description of it. I'm not promoting it in any way. I just want to come to different places. I'm in the window right here. But every day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m, 7 days a week. And then walking on inside, it's really just an empty shell of a building where they've not built out any more places yet. So they've got kind of all of the areas marked out. There is a coffee shop here or a cafe, but there's only just a couple of people in there, but there is a cafe. But what we're looking for is this little arrow right here leading us downstairs. All right, so after coming down 2 flights of stairs, here we are. Check out this place. So this is obviously the entrance. We're gonna have a good walk around inside, but it's basically a warehouse supermarket in the lower floor of this building. And it's absolutely massive. It's the entire lower level of the building that we just saw. Have a look how many people they're expecting. All the shopping carts right here. And they're free. But look how many they have. So walking inside, they've got a lot of stuff to cover. I don't think we're going to possibly see everything. We're not going to point out everything anyway. I'm just going to do a grand sort of walk around, but we'll have a look what they've got. They've got literally everything. Now, the whole point of these warehouse style stores, if anyone has one where they live, is it's no frills. So there's no fancy shelving, no fancy signage. It's just A4 printed signs for everything. Big bags of barbecue coals, 152 rubles. So I will put a few prices up on things. I mean, I will sort of just walk around at a bit of a gradual pace. I'm not really about doing the pricing in this store because it's a little bit hard to compare to supermarkets, but it's big, kind of like lotion here. So it's kind of bulk packaging of things. This is all the the personal care items here, toothpaste, soaps, washing powders, massive washing powders. Yeah, check this out. So this is literally their newest location. So they've only got 3 in Moscow, and this is number 3. So essentially it's a warehouse, supermarket, should we call it that? There's no need for membership. You can just walk in, shop, walk out. How big are these washing detergents here? 169 ounces, 5 liters. Holy smoke. 914 rubles. That's just heavy to carry out at the shop, let alone take home. Yeah, there's some ladies' products over here. So again, literally everything is just entire pallets. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit gobsmacked because I didn't see photos of this place. There's nothing online about it apart from their website. There's no kind of Google, reviews of the place. Nothing. So now it is very quiet. I will admit there is probably 20 people in the whole place. I'm pretty sure nobody knows about this. It's literally open, so it's a matter of getting the word out there, and especially all the people that live locally. These are all hand towels here, you know, the kind of like Chuck's handy wipes, I guess you'd call them. But in case you need a watering can as well, they got watering cans in the same shop. So there is a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of lost for words. The fact that it's in a lower ground floor of I guess a hotel, that's kind of what's the bit that blows my mind away here. We'll kind of swing around. Here's some disinfectant wipes. 99 rubles. So yeah, they just basically get the pallet in, unpack the top couple of boxes, and they're good to go. Giant bags of flour here, I think these are. I'm never too good with which one's which. Yeah, flour. 2 kilos for 76 rubles. But have a look at all the stock. Now, I don't want anyone to kind of say to me, oh, there's nobody shopping, no one has money. I'm going to do a follow-up video to this, which you're going to see a few days later, which is going to blow your mind away about how many people are in a shop across the street from here. I've got another store in mind that I need to go to now. So these are all the food items here. So literally just bulk supplied, bulk displayed. The masters of pasta. This is the Barilla that someone suggested I shouldn't get because they say that it's, you know, like Italian, but it's made in Russia. 86.30 in rubles. So definitely cheaper than some of the stores I've been to before. But have a look at the choices. It just keeps on going. I don't even have to cut and make like a separate video here and sort of narrate it together. Pastas galore. There's so many pastas. There's a whole aisle of pasta. And then all the back stock up here. They've got no problems with running out of merchandise anytime soon. And here's some of the kind of more generic, I guess almost like no-name pastas here. So if you want to save a bit of money, 33 rubles 80 for this penne pasta here. The one thing that someone said to look out for is this like class A here. So you know that the quality is basically still assured, even if you're not sure of the brand name on the box, you know. Have a look at all the Barilla pasta. Must be a big pasta area. Maybe there's a big Italian community in this area of Moscow region, I don't know. All the pickles. We know these pretty well from all the different stores that I go to. But I don't want people to get caught up and think it's empty, there's nobody shopping. I would say, barring maybe a person behind me there with their trolley, I reckon people have come in here for the first time and just discovering the place. There's ketchups here, these tomato relishes, hot sauce, everything. Giant ketchup for 114 rubles for the big bag right here. These big squeezy bags. These are good for the fridge door. We've always got a few different types in our fridge at home. And here's all the canned tunas. So it's really amazing. Like, I'm really in shock. I honestly kind of had a vague idea of what the store was going to be like, but till I got here, I really didn't expect it to be like this. And this neat and this organized. Have a look at the aisles here. I mean, how wide they are. You can shop till your heart's content in this shop. So what do you think so far? I'm just in shock by it. I mean, I'm not in here to advertise and tell you, you know, it's the best place to come in Moscow shopping. There's 3 of these stores in all of Moscow, and they're really spread out across the whole region. So really, truly, I mean, I wouldn't drive 2 hours to get out here to come shopping. Personally, I mean, if I lived in the area, it'd be amazing, but I've got to come 2 hours by public transport to check this place out. Now, in a small way, I do feel like I'm the only person in here. There is definitely other people in here shopping. I'm trying, obviously, if there's only one person in the aisle, I'm not going to walk right through them as they're kind of looking at things to buy, but there's some stuff for the kitchen here, some saucepans, and these kind of bulk cakes and snacks, so you can get the whole tray of them. This is actually honey cake right here. I think it's honey cake, Medovic. I think that's what that is. So yeah, I mean, how simple is it? Just print out these A4 or these A3 signs, these smaller ones, and stick it on a pallet of goods, and you're good to go. I mean, nothing really seems difficult about it, right? Bulk, supply everything, order it all in by the pallet, and you're off. All the plates and stuff for the kitchen, some champagne flutes. And I'm not really going to point out the prices. You can kind of pause it, or I guess play it in slow play to kind of have a look closer. I'll put a couple of prices up as I've mentioned them, but these bulk biscuits as well, again, without the packaging. That's the key to getting that lower price. So you're kind of basically avoiding the brand name of anything. So yeah, what's kind of interesting too is, not necessarily, I mean, you'd think everything's from China, but a good amount of this is from Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Georgia, Turkey as well. So stuff from everywhere, all over the former CIS. And then walking into the refrigerated section here. So it does kind of have a Costco feel to it. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it for anyone who knows Costco. In Australia, I guess we have Costco as well. We don't have anything that I could compare this to really. That's, I guess I could say Spud Shed if you're from Perth, where I'm from. But they've got all of the, basically the cold stored stuff here, basically all the deli things, milks. But again, they're just basically straight out of the packaging, straight on the shelf. And this obviously, the entire room's refrigerated, so you can just put normal shelving up and just have the curtain doorway. There's some jams right up the top here, butter. This big block of butter right here. 246 rubles. That's a lot. 1 kilo. Oh my gosh. So it's not necessarily in bulk sizes. There's a lot of normal size stuff in here, but it's just cheaper because they're eliminating all the need for advertising and branding and, you know, fancy flooring. It's just concrete floors that they can just basically power wash. So yeah, plenty of stuff. All these big bolognas here. You want the big sausage meat? This 2 kilos. How big is this one? Yeah, 1 kilo, 235 rubles. So plenty of food. And then coming out of the fridge here, I wonder if anyone likes these cheesy puffs. I don't know if anyone's a fan of these. I know in America they're pretty popular. I don't know about in Australia. We don't tend to buy them that much, but 103 rubles for 400 grams of cheesy puffs. There's some of the like cheese balls over here. There's a big bag of them right here. This one's only 78.70 rubles. So, oh, choco pies. I think I've mentioned these a lot in other videos. This is kind of a Russian favorite, but just walking around, how much toilet rolls do they have? I think they've got a bit of a, they might run out very soon, I wonder. I mean, as this place picks up in popularity and people know about it and they come back to it, there's a little freezer section. These are just the rolling kind of plug-in fridges. They don't really have too much, but again, it's not a big thing in Russia. I'll say it over and over. The lack of people shopping for frozen goods. More toilet roll. They've just got pallets just stacked up everywhere. Yeah, this is the kvass here. There's different juices. Actually, toilet roll heaven in this corner. So Familia here, 6 rolls. This is 122 rubles. And then all of the juices, orange juices, apple juices. Yeah, these are, again, most of them are not probably recognizable brands even to myself going to the normal supermarket, but you know, these are good alternatives, right? If anyone does go to Costco or they go to different, I guess, discount stores where you live, have a look at this almost cola in the corner. Doesn't it look like cola from a distance? And then when we get up close, it's not cola, but it's still cola. And how much is it there for a 1.25, 37.40 rubles. Yeah, a lot of tahoon. This is the green, like herbal drink, I guess we can describe it like that. And there's some bottled water here. There's still water and what's the gassy water called? I can't remember the name. My wife drinks it at home. So one of the real reasons, okay, I wanted to come here was to basically give you a bit of diversity in the videos that I'm making. Obviously, it seems to be becoming slowly a supermarket and shopping center channel. I mean, I can see that kind of from the recent videos and how many views they're getting. But, oh, here's the giant Lays we saw in Pitorichka. How much are they here? 147 rubles for that big bulky bag one. Yeah, so the idea is to basically just give you a bit of a look at different types of supermarkets, if you like. I mean, I think I'll describe this as a supermarket. It's very, very spacious, but that's how it's designed. I mean, they can sort of chop and change things as they want. So the aisles just keep going. It really is the entire lower level of this, I guess, hotel or whatever building that they have a future plan for in the other part of it. So here's all the different teas made in Russia. Look at that, Azokay. I don't know the brands of teas. So this is the whole thing that's very mistaken as well, you know. I mean, you know, everything's going to be run out. There's shortages everywhere in Russia, but the amount of Russian manufacturing is very, very forgotten. I mean, the amount of stuff that's purely made inside the country and sold in the country is just phenomenal. And this is what I'd sort of, you know, kind of, if I compare with Australia and the amount of stuff that we import and don't have manufacturing for because it's just not set up, it's not cost effective, we don't have the population for it. So, whereas in Russia, you know, 100 million plus people, why not? Now, I wonder wherever you are in the world, if anyone ever went to a Blockbuster video store. I just noticed these. This is like chocolate-covered peanuts, chocolate-covered popcorn. Oh my gosh, my one take filming here. Okay, they're not so big containers, but 63 rubles. And I was just looking there, it's made here in Russia as well. So, yeah. Blockbuster Video. It's not Blockbuster Video, but just reminds me of it so much from Australia. Maggi. I think we all must know Maggi, I think. It's a pretty well-known brand. My wife uses these. I don't know how you describe them, but they're basically like little sheets that you wrap around chicken or meat or kebabs, and then you put them on the frying pan, and it basically seasons the chicken in these little, like, they're like a paper wrap. You peel off obviously afterwards, and then you got seasoned chicken. So I am a little bit confused as to what, I guess it's kind of just a bulk warehouse store. You know, nothing's in large, giant packaging or anything like that. I mean, okay, there's a few things in here that are a bit bigger, but it's got a kind of a mixed kind of feel about it, you know. Definitely a warehouse store. If this was in Australia, people would be going nuts in here. Really, it's, I guess if you live close by and you've been once, you know, I mean, things aren't going to change too much, but if you're making a special trip here, then, you know, there might be something kind of one-off. These are the light panels that you can put in your bathroom. I guess you can put them anywhere, really, but they just basically plug in, and you get kind of instant light in your room. And then there's more teas and coffees on this side over here. Again, these are all these kind of like plain packaging kind of looks to them. So you kind of, makes you kind of look twice, you know, what brand are they? Have I seen it before or not? But, you know, it's, there's a lot of choices. All these different herbal ones, I guess, or flavored ones. So just walking around, which I kind of missed at the beginning here, here's more of the cleaning section. But you can see how simple this is. I've got a great idea for a store in Australia now. I'm just gonna get entire pallets of things, put a sign on it, and sell it. And that's it. Simple as that. Here's all of the, I guess this is pet litter, I think it is, over here on the right-hand side. And then there's more bits and bobs there for cleaning. There's some jar lids. A lot of people are into pickling here, especially in summertime, and everybody with their Dutchers. Yeah, this is cat litter, or pet litter, I guess. Should we be specific for the dogs and cats? But yeah, we're right back where we walked in here. Now, if I wasn't going home in the bus and then the metro, then another bus, have a look what would be going in the, well, if I had a car, what would be going in the back of my car? Coca-Cola. Yes. Now, the price I'm going to say is irrelevant, but this is not too bad. 75 rubles. This would be probably about 50 rubles in its day. But it has this white label on here, which references that it's imported. Now, I wonder if you can guess which country this is from. Now, the Coca-Cola is all in English, right? There is a bit of a giveaway on the side here. It's definitely not a Russian language. But if we look very, very close, if we can see right there, Coca-Cola, or cola.pl. So they're importing this from Poland. So, Polish Coca-Cola in the house. Now, I am spending a little bit more time talking about this, but if anyone knows me, they know I love Coca-Cola. But it's unbelievable. Now, I thought Poland wasn't really friendly with Russia at the moment. I don't know, they seem to be helping a lot the next country over, but here's some different beers as well. But Polish Coca-Cola, I'm still in shock. Okay, everybody, so I've made my way out of Lighthouse. It's such an assuming building, like, you honestly wouldn't know it's here, and I think that's probably part of the reason it's kind of quiet. It's been open literally a couple of months, and it's Russia's newest supermarket, or Moscow's newest supermarket. Anyway, and you know what I did buy, right? I bought some Polish Coca-Cola, even though when I just talked to the lady now, she was kind of in shock. She didn't realize it was actually from Poland, but this is the thing in Russia, so sanctions are in place. Sorry, I'm a bit puffed out. I had to took the steps to get back out of there, so yeah, sanctions are in place, but Poland is supplying Coca-Cola to Russia, so thank you, Coca-Cola. Thanks for watching, everybody. Probably went on a little bit long, but the whole nature of my videos are like this. You kind of know that if you're a subscriber already. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. It's also a little bit cold today. That's why I'm a little bit out of breath as well. It's not warm, you know, it's clouded over today. So yeah, another video to watch right here above me. If you want to check that out, post a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, everybody.